Hey Capricorn, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth, I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader and fellow Capricorn, and this, my darlings, is your love story for the time between the 14th of February and the 16th of March 2020. We're going to look at three distinct areas in this reading. First of all, what or who you could encounter over this next month. The second row is going to look at hidden feelings, things that you may be hiding from yourself, things that you may be hiding from each other within your partnerships. And then finally, we're going to look at moving forward. So, how is this relationship or your singledom going to progress as we move through March? Okay, my darlings, I've shuffled and meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera, and then we'll get started with the reading. Okay, Capricorn, card at the base of the reading is the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is the overall perspective that we're sort of approaching this time period with when it comes to love, and that is a Two of Swords. Sword energy is related to our awareness, our conscious mind, our thought, our logic and reasoning. And it with number two, it's about a commitment. Two is about commitments, partnerships, duality, balance. Okay, all of that type of stuff, basically. Being level-headed, if you will. And we have received the Two of Swords, so it's suggestive of either a decision, trying to make a decision, or really having made a decision and not acted on it. So coming to a conclusion in your mind, and trying to sort of come to terms with that decision that you're making before you actually, or that you've made before you actually take any action. So let's have a look then at the story. How does the story begin? What's the headlines? Or what's the title of our story for this time period? So we've got, we know this is coming. We know that we're transforming. So we've got this World card, which is definitely obviously key and suggestive of, it's number three actually, so we've got number two here, number three here. We've got the World card, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Ten of Cups. Wowzers. So if this is a who we could encounter, this is hilarious. All I'm going to say to you right now, Capricorn, is watch the corresponding signs. So if there's someone that you're interested in, if there's someone that you're thinking about, I would definitely suggest you cross watch. I'm definitely getting flashbacks to the readings that I did on Saturday and Sunday here. So yeah, there's some crossovers. So if it's a who we could encounter, we've got Taurus here right at the center, and then it could also be a water sign as well. But obviously, if just see if the situation sounds familiar. Anyway, okay, this is what's coming toward. This is what we are going to encounter this month. We've got the World card, so we know that this is talking of an absolutely brand new start. And this might be a brand new start that, whilst he's promised, commitment, whilst he's promised joy and happiness, and this is maybe something that you've wanted, maybe something that maybe something that I've wanted for some time. It's still something that we are maybe you've made a decision. You know how you feel. You know what you think about this person. You know if it's a yes or a no. You know if it's a stay or a go. Already, you know that now as you watch this video on the 14th of February, or the day that you watch this video. However, you're not necessarily acting on it. We have the World card here. The World card number 3, so it's linked to our solar plexus, everything that we can do, everything that we do, the actions that we take, our self-confidence, our self-esteem. It's also linked to Sun. So it's all about new. It's all about, it's the end of the major arcana, obviously. So it's all about new experiences coming into our life. It's all about new experiences that we can be confident, just like the Fool, we can be confident that we can take in our stride, because we have been in a place of learning before this. We have walked the full gamut of the major arcanas, and we've managed to get here, not unscathed, but we've managed to get here with wisdom. And then now it's time for a brand new cycle. This is something that I've definitely felt myself. The next card here is the Hierophant energy. So the message of the Hierophant, for those followers of Key Wisdom Tarot, you'll have seen this post on Instagram and on Facebook. The message of the Hierophant that I say is, you can live your rules or somebody else's. And, you know, this might be why this Two of Swords has come up. You can live your rules or somebody else's. You know, if this is a reconciliation for some people, a revisit for some people, or it's, you know, you're widowed, or you've been divorced, or you've been single for a long time, or you've been in this relationship for a long time, and now you're wanting to change that. You've decided that you want to change the situation that you're in, whatever that situation is. There might be other people that you're trying to consider. There might be children. There might be your friends, family's opinions, whatever. Other people's opinions might be getting involved. But you've already decided what you want to do, Capricorn. We've already decided how we feel, what we think, where we stand with this person, with our current situation. And so this is about listening to that. You know, this used to be called the Pope card. So we have this almost divine intervention. And that divine intervention is your intuition. It's your higher knowing. It's your wisdom that you need to respond to when it comes to acting on the decision that you're making. And it'll be interesting to look at what's beneath the surface, or what's hidden feelings between you and them, or what's going on for you, etc. It'll be interesting to look at why we're sort of not necessarily acting now in February on something that we may be in a direction that we want to go in, but because the opportunity and the energy is here to actually move forward and to walk through this portal and claim our 10 of Cups, Capricorn. Because this card here, the 10 of Cups, is all about abundance. It's all about happiness. It's all about joy. It's about fulfillment. That's what this card represents. It's about fulfillment and security when it comes to our ability to love ourselves, when it comes to our ability to love others. That's what this represents. The Cups energy is representative of your divine feminine, of our divine feminine, and our divine feminine is everything that is us, that is non-physical. So our dreams, our wishes, our desires, our hopes, our memories, our fears, everything, our intuition, our instincts, everything that is you, that is non-physical, is your divine feminine. And that is in really not everything, because your thoughts are and your consciousness is by the Sword energy, but this is what's represented by the Cups energy. All those aspects are represented by the Cups energy. So it's a fulfillment of all these things. It's a fulfillment of our dreams and our wishes and our hopes and our memories and all the good stuff. This is why this card is one of abundance, the 10 of Cups. And this is where we are. This is what we are encountering. This is what or who we could encounter in this month of this time period. So to be fair, it could be a good Valentine's Day for us Cappies. Even if it's whatever your status, it's a good Cap. You should be feeling good about yourself anyway. You should definitely be feeling good and happy and fulfilled about yourself. So let's have a look. I just have to say, this is hidden feelings. Okay, so this is what's hidden for you, what's hidden from your conscious mind, or what you're hiding from other people regarding this love situation. Okay, so we start with the Four of Pentacles, our energy, earth energy, where we put our energy and effort in order to manifest security. We then have the Knight of Cups in the center of the oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, this is what I should not do, Capricorn. I should not relate this to my life, but I am a Capricorn, am I not, my darlings? And believe this makes sense. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles. So those people, followers that watch the Sun, Moon and Stars reading, so the in-depth intuitive tarot for the month of February into March, this card came out for us, didn't it? I think it was the first card or the second card that came out for us, and I said to us, it's the same meaning in this deck, but in this instance it's in a different place because it's what's hidden. So it's a similar message in a sense, because it's about, let me go back. number fours, I'll tell you the numerology, etc. So number fours are linked to our fourth house, the fourth house of astrology, and the fourth house of astrology is all about our roots, where we come from, our family, our DNA, okay, our ancestry. That's what it governs, if you will, the fourth house. So we know that that's what the number four relates to. That also relates to, obviously, stability and structure, okay, where we got our stability from, where we got our structure from, where we got our perspective from, etc. That's what number four represents. It also is linked to, so same on for the chakras, it's the heart chakra, which is about love, and that which is the same on the is it on the tree of life as well? Anyway, yeah. So it is, yeah, on the tree of life. It's also love. I just forgot, my mind went blank then. It's a bit early. It's linked to that. So this is why we say it's about our structures, where we come from and how we feel, and love, etc. This is what the number fours are about. Pentacles energy, where we put our energy and effort in order to manifest security, our element. We're familiar with that sort of driver for security, but security comes with not just external sort of worldly things, but we're a feminine sign, Capricorns. It's about what's internal as well, how we're feeling. And there's a lot of feelings going on for us this month beneath the surface. So there's this energy here of consolidation, I like to call this card. Let me just make sure that I've got everything that I need. Let me just make sure that I am secure in myself, in what I'm bringing to this relationship, in what I'm bringing to my new singledom, which I envisage, in what I'm bringing to my new dating life. Let me ensure that, you know, I am secure financially, yes, but emotionally also, and mentally also. Let me just make sure that I'm secure, and that links quite nicely to this energy of the two of swords, having made a decision but not acting on it. That's what we see here. There's feelings beneath the surface of wanting to act. You know, we've got the Knight of Cups right in the center here. Again, we've talked about cups already, and this is active, so it's masculine, it's active. All the masculines are active. It's about what we're doing, the actions that we're taking, the direction that we're moving in, and this is towards something that we love. So this is the hidden feelings, for not just for you, Capricorn, for us, Capricorn, maybe for somebody else, for those people who are also wanting to date, or for those people who are wanting to further commit, or to deepen a commitment or connection that you're currently in. This is really about making love moves, you know, wanting to make love moves, wanting to go forward, wanting to move forward, wanting to forgive for some people, wanting to reconcile for some people. You know, remember, as I said, we have this. In fact, I haven't mentioned it in our reading, actually. Mercury, those people follow Key Wisdom on Insta, on Facebook, you've seen the astrology. It's all neat on there. You can check out the dates, and you can read about the 16th. You can read about the 16th, actually, because Mars enters Cappy on the 16th as well. So it's a pretty good month for us. Intense, but good month for us, actually. But yeah, because Mercury's retro in Pisces, what that means, you know, Mercury's a planet of awareness, planet of clarity, planet of communication, and Pisces, planet of emotion, all this motion that we're seeing. So there's a lot of, but it's retro from the 16th. So there's this essence of wanting to go back, wanting to reflect on how our past has impacted on us before we move forward. But also that could mean revisits to the past. It could mean that, you know, the revisit of old peak partners coming back, or lost chances, you know, returning to our life. We're moving in that direction. What's beneath the surface is there is this emotional beginning. This heightened sensitivity is available to everybody at this time right now. It's available to everybody, this heightened sensitivity. So we're paying attention to our dreams. We're paying attention to our intuitions. We're paying attention to, you know, where our attention is being drawn when it comes to romantic feelings. You know, we're feeling them. We've got the Ace of Cups below the Ten of Cups here. So, you know, it's almost like guaranteeing this new emotional beginning. Overwhelmingly real. The feelings are overwhelmingly real. So how you're feeling, as I said, regardless of your situation, single, dating, married, whatever, you know, this is about you feeling fulfilled. This is about you feeling the love, you feeling the real connection that it exists. There's no avoiding it. Remember, we've evolved beyond the avoidance of our feelings, Capricorn. We've evolved beyond that over 2019, well, over the last 3 years, but definitely over 2019. So now when we don't really question how we feel anymore, we can still do that in our mind. We can still pretend that we don't know, but we know now. Yeah, we've gone beyond that where we lie to ourselves. Our feelings, we're pretty in touch with them. This is that new emotional beginning. So yeah, this is what's beneath the surface. So it's showing that there's a real connection, there's real fulfillment, there's real love potentially for those people that are in that situation. But you're definitely feeling fulfilled in wanting to move your relationship or your love status or your singledom in the direction that you want to move it. You feel the love moves. So you feel it, but you're not acting. You feel it, but you're not acting. But that's only now. Let's see as we move forward. Moving forward, what's going to happen? How is this relationship unfolding? How is your singledom unfolding? So let's have a look. We have got the Devil energy, which is our energy, Capricorn. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we have got the Celebration card of the Three of Cups. So ultimately, what it's saying is we have to do this our way. As I said, there's no avoiding anymore how we feel, Capricorn. You can. It's all right to consolidate. It's all right to say to myself, to say to myself, okay, this is what I know how I feel about him. I know how I feel about her. I know how I feel about myself, how I feel about my status. I know how I feel about it, but I'm not acting yet. I'm not yet. So yeah, I do want to leave, or I do want to stay, or I do want to date, or I do want whatever you're wanting. I do want to do it, but I ain't going to do it yet until, because this is how we make our decisions. We have to commit to something. We have to commit to the single life or the relationship beyond when we should. And it's not because we shouldn't commit longer than that. It's because we have to be. It has to feel as though it's a secure decision. It's the right time. So, you can stay in a relationship for longer than necessary because you're like, do you know what? Let me just make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Let me just make sure that financially I'm all right before I move on, or whatever. Does that make sense? This is us being in our element. The Devil energy ultimately represents, it's linked to the Lovers card. It's 6 as well. It's 15, 1 and 5. 1, new beginnings, as we said. 5s are about changes and shifts. The process of change, how it feels to go through change. That's what number 5 really represents. What we actually encounter, how we physically feel, how we emotionally feel, how we spiritually feel when we encounter change. That's what number 5 represents ultimately. And so the Devil energy ultimately is a slavish commitment to our responsibilities in order to manifest security, and that's exactly what we're doing. We ain't rushing. We ain't. Yeah, okay. So your ex comes back, or you meet you meet someone, you fall in love at first sight, whatever. And you know that you like this person, or it's time for you to leave this person, or whatever it's good. It seems like good. It's nothing bad anyway, It's all good. It's like love. It's like, look at these cards. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Listen, I'm going to have to make sure that I advertise this video good, because, oh my gosh, this is the best reading I've done. This is literally the best reading I've done. Amazing. It's beautiful. Really, really amazing. So I'm just excited for us. So it's all good stuff. But you have to, before you make the decision, before we act on what we feel, and we do seem to act on what we feel, or there's this is an indicator of something to celebrate, but there's no masculine energy here. So we're feeling we want to act, but we're not quite acting. But it's because we are, as I said, trying to just make sure that we're where we want to be before we move forward. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is our energy here as well. So we've got the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So we've got, again, all these indicate change. All number 5 indicates change. And the court cards indicate change as well. So this is why it could be suggestive of, a past situation or a shift in your situation, your current situation. So if you're single, maybe feeling about wanting to date. This could be, so if this is me, this might be like, oh, okay, right. I say this every single time I speak to you guys, I know. I mean, like, if this was me, this could be like, right, okay, I feel like I'm ready to sort of date again. I feel like I'm ready to, like, put myself out there. I feel like I'm ready to date. So, and I might say that to myself in February, but I might not do anything about it until March, if that makes sense. This is what I'm getting here. But this indicates with the 3 of Cups here that it is something that I do in March. It's something that I do act on. So that's kind of what the vibe is here. you know, we've got, as I said, we've got this energy, all this love here, all this fulfillment here, all this joy here, so it's beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, this is our energy, so we've got divine masculine, divine feminine, so this unity, so we've got divine masculine and divine feminine here, as pictured on the devil card, as pictured on the lovers card, and we've got divine masculine and divine feminine here, in this middle row of the reading, and between that is love moves, love action, you know, feelings of, deep feelings of love. So, and it might be that there has been a separation, you know, because this card here, the Four of Pentacles, could suggest that hidden feelings, things that are hidden, is you're hidden from each other, that you're both feeling a certain way, for example, and you're not acting on it. Maybe someone like you, maybe like someone, they maybe like you. There's definitely love between, or there's love feelings between you and another person, Capricorn, and there's not only love feelings, but there's wanting to act on those feelings, and there's wanting to move toward this renewed, this energy here, you know, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, three of Cups, but also hidden is this, okay, am I in the right place? Am I ready to, you know, let me just make sure that I've got all the ducks in a row before we make those moves. And that could be you thinking that, Capricorn, or it could be them thinking that, Capricorn, or it could be both of you thinking that, Capricorn. But ultimately, this is where we end up. This is where we are headed to. We're headed to this last row here is a beauty, isn't it? We're headed to the Three of Cups here, which is this celebration card. I always say about this card, this is like the universe going, yes, Queen, yes, because it's like literally, and I won't go into why because it just takes me so long to explain it, but but trust me. It is really this celebration. It's as if you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, you're where you need to be. So it could be indicative of soulmate energy or twin flame energy, but just even if you're not thinking soulmate, twin flame, this is really you're doing the right thing for love. You're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling renewed, you're feeling rejoiced, you're feeling refreshed, and you know, by come the 16th of March, you know, and it's a beautiful thing because, you know, as I said, for me, if it was me, I'd be like, right, I'm out there ready to date. If it's you, it might be like, right, I'm out there, I'm ready to get married, I'm ready to commit, I'm ready to move in, I'm ready, whatever it is for you as an individual. There's definitely a huge amount of fulfillment and love here available for us, Capricorn. So with a love story for Capricorn, this month is a very romantic one, the most romantic reading, the most tender reading that I've had so far, and the one with really the clearest sort of the clearest story. Yeah, for some of you, it's just for Taurus, there's lots of water here, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be another earth sign though, because it's really, that's all we've got here, isn't it? We've only got earth and water. Well, we've got that, but you know, we've got earth and water basically. So yeah, we Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could be anyone. You know, if it's reminiscent of your story, then you'll recognise it. It's reminiscent of mine. All right, my darling Capricorns, I hope you like this reading. Don't forget to follow Key Wisdom Insert on Facebook for extra little snippets. Check out the your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign. And don't forget to check out your in-depth intuitive readings for the month as well. They're all in a playlist. You can check this out. Key Wisdom playlist for everything mindfulness, meditation, Reiki and Tarot. My darling Capricorns, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's. Some of you are going to have a wonderful Valentine's. And I hope you enjoy this romantic vibe that's going on at the moment. I will see you all again, my fellow Capricorns, very soon for your brand new reading. Take care, my darlings. Bye.